Imagine doing something so normal you don't even think about it. Reaching into your medicine cabinet for a pain reliever. In 1982, that everyday habit turned into a nationwide nightmare. Because somewhere in the Chicago area, someone quietly turned a trusted product into a weapon. And for decades, they were never conclusively identified. This is the case brief. Today's episode is the Tylenol murders, one of the most infamous unsolved cases in American history. We'll walk through the timeline, how investigators discovered the pattern, the suspect theories, and how this case permanently changed product safety. Back then, over-the-counter medicine was packaged very differently. Safety seals weren't what they are today. People trusted store shelves, and when you had a headache, you grabbed what you always grabbed. No second thoughts. That normal trust is exactly what made the next events so terrifying. Then, in the Chicago area, multiple sudden medical emergencies were reported. At first, they didn't look connected. People get sick for many reasons. But within a short window, investigators and medical staff began noticing something chilling. Several individuals had taken the same type of product shortly before collapsing. Once the common thread was suspected, the case shifted from medical mystery to criminal investigation. The idea was almost unthinkable that a consumer product on store shelves could be tampered with, then put back into circulation. Warnings spread quickly. Families checked cabinets. Stores faced fear and confusion. In moments like this, the public reaction is predictable. People want certainty. They want to know which bottle is safe, which store is safe, which neighborhood is safe. But certainty was exactly what nobody had. Soon, the response escalated into recall efforts. Stores removed products. Shelves changed overnight. And across the country, people realized a frightening truth. The danger wasn't a single location. The danger was the distribution of a tampered product. This case exposed a vulnerability. If packaging can be opened and resealed without obvious signs, a product can be altered and returned to a shelf. Investigators believed the tampering happened after the product had already reached stores, meaning it may have been taken off shelves, altered, and put back. With national attention, tips poured in, but high-profile cases create a problem. The more fear there is, the more noise there is. Investigators had to separate real leads from rumors, while the public demanded answers. Then came another twist reported in the case history. Communication that suggested an extortion motive. Someone attempting to profit from the panic. Whether that person was the killer or an opportunist remains part of the controversy, but it added a new dimension: money. Over the years, investigators and the public discussed multiple theories. A targeted attack disguised as random. A random attacker seeking chaos. Or someone trying to force a payout through fear. But unlike many cases, the scene wasn't a single crime location, it was a supply chain, and that made proof incredibly hard. In a typical homicide investigation, you have a location, witnesses, and a tight timeline. Here, the crime scene was spread across stores, streets, and households. Even if investigators could narrow down which stores sold the tampered items, the window of opportunity could still be wide. That's why this case became a symbol of an unsolved modern fear. Invisible harm delivered through ordinary routines. The lasting impact may be the most important part. After this case, product packaging changed across the industry. Tamper-evident seals became standard. It wasn't just a response to one crime, it was a redesign of consumer safety. Today, cases like this still matter because they teach a simple rule. If safety depends on trust alone, trust will eventually be exploited. So check seals. Avoid products that look opened or damaged, and take recalls seriously. And remember, some of the most terrifying crimes aren't loud. They're quiet, hidden inside normal life. If you want more true documentary timelines like this, stories that begin ordinary and turn unforgettable, subscribe to The Case Brief.